Daisy. Thank you. I love you. Hello internet, my name's Catherine and today I am talking to you guys about how I constantly focus on self-improvement. I am a firm believer that we have never reached our full potential. I think that we can always improve and build on ourselves and that we've never gotten to be perfect. So I personally always try to see how I can make myself better, how I can become a better person. This is not just in one meaning of the word, this is physical, mental, spiritually, intellectually, in my relationships, in all of my relationships, with my family, with my friends, with my dog, with everything. I try to think of how I can be a better person. And I want to share some of my tips with you guys. Without further ado, let's just get on to the video. My first tip is to remind yourself why you're doing this. It's really hard to have a goal and stick to a goal of bettering yourself and becoming a better person, an improved person, a higher form of yourself when you don't have a reason to do so. So find a reason, anything that works for you. Do you want to be kinder? Do you want to be smarter? Do you want to be more likable? Do you want to be more fit? Do you want to be more healthy? Do you want to be more trustworthy? What is it that you want as a person and how can you get that? So once you come up with your goal, your reasoning, why you want this, why do I want to be nicer? Why do I want to be kinder? Why do I want to be smarter? Why do I want to eat healthier? Find that, memorize it. Say it in your head. So those days when you really don't want to be nice, when everything is getting on your nerves, remind yourself why. My second tip is to tell people about it. Tell people what your goals are. Tell people who you're trying to be. Project that image, tweet about it, write about it, post about it, talk about it. Because when everybody knows what you're trying to do and who you're trying to be, you become more accountable for your actions. Everybody knows. So if you don't do it, they're gonna know you're not doing it, and in the grand scheme of things, nobody's gonna care, right? But it's just that mentality. You've told people this is what you're preaching and now you have to practice it. Number 3, I break things up. I don't set resolutions for myself when the new year comes around. Instead, each month I decide on something to focus on. So in January, I tried to eat no junk food. Tried is the main part of that. I probably slipped up about 4 or 5 times, had a cookie, had a cupcake, had some pizza, had some fries, but I tried and I ate a lot healthier than I normally did. And it really helped me get into that mentality of, okay, let's be more conscious about what I'm eating and what I'm putting into my body. And it was really, really helpful. And now, as we are in February, I am trying not to complain. I don't find myself to be the type of person who complains a whole lot, but I figured, let's go that extra step and try to just not complain at all. Because the world is so full of all this negativity, all right, and I don't need to be adding more to that, especially in my life or in other people's lives, so I'm trying to not complain. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the rest of the year. I generally start thinking about it in the last week of that month, so I can decide, stick to it, go, and that is what personally works for me. It's way more manageable for me to choose one thing to do for a small amount of time than to think, I want to eat healthier and work out more and be nicer and stop complaining and do this year. For me, that's so overwhelming to think of all these things that I want to do each year. But if I can just take it a month at a time, it's not nearly as hard. Number 4, make a vision board or a mood board or whatever it is that inspires you. I have a whole video on how I make my vision boards. Everybody can make them however they want to, or it can just be, a board on Pinterest, a collection of things on the Instagram tabs, whatever it is, find something that you can see to remind you of your goals. I love that. Stick to it, follow through, do it. And those are my tips on how, in general, to work on improving yourself. And now I just have some things to think about as you go into this, hopefully, this journey of trying to better yourself. Be open-minded. Realize that not everybody thinks the way you do, not everybody shows love in the same way you do, not everybody understands things in the same way you do, and that's okay. Be open-minded and try to think double, if I can quote my ethics teacher. Think of how you feel and how another person could feel, how everybody else feels. Be more conscientious about your actions. Notice what you're doing. A lot of the times it's hard for us to notice things that we do because we're the ones doing them, but notice the words that you say. Do you gossip when you're alone with other people? Do you say rude things about other people? Do you say rude things about yourself? Focus on the words you're saying, the actions you're doing, and make sure that what you want to be and the person that you are being are beginning to align. I can say, I really want to be super compassionate and, a great role model to others, and then I can be talking smack about somebody, and my actions don't meet up with anything about who I want to be, and that's pointless. You can talk all the talk, but you have to be able to do it. You have to be able to stick to those actions. Changing and saying you're going to change are two very different things, okay? You have to actually work for it. Don't give up. It can be difficult, it can be overwhelming to try to improve yourself, but you can do it. I believe in you. The worst thing you can do to your body, to your mind, to your soul is overwork it. If you go, never give yourself a break, never reward yourself for the things that you're doing, then you're just gonna crash and burn. Our bodies are not on a system where we can just work all the time. Think of it like a computer or a phone battery. The more you use it, the more the battery decreases. It doesn't have infinite life, it needs to recharge. That's just like you. When you're working on your goals, on improving yourself, on being a better person, sometimes you're gonna need to take a break and breathe and recharge. Working out is hard. Getting healthier is hard. It just is. It's difficult because it's not really something you need to do. I need to do my homework. I need to graduate from high school. I need to do all these other things, but for some reason, I don't need to work out. So it's something that I put off if I have time, and I'm trying to make it something that I make time for, and that's a big thing. Make time. You have all the time in the day that you're giving yourselves. You have the same 24 hours in a day as Elon Musk has. You have the same 24 hours in a day that, your icon has, the celebrity crush that you have has. You guys have the same allotted amount of time. Utilize it. I make time to work out. It's on my to-do list. It's a task I have to complete before my day is done and over with. So think of improving yourself in that aspect. It's something you have to do. And by the end of it, you'll just feel so amazing about it because yes, you did it. Whoa. Yeah. All in all, try to be a better person. Try to be nicer. Make things work. Have a positive mindset. I am a firm believer in the law of attraction, that what you put out into the world is what you get back. Now, saying that, I can't say, I want $1 million and sit here and get $1 million. That's not how it works. But if I say, I want to get $1 million, and here's how I want to do it, and here's how I'm going to work every single day, here's how I'm going to work every week, every month, every year, and eventually I'll get there. You have to put out this positive attitude. I always find a bright side to situations. Find a silver lining because I guarantee you that there always is one. Put out positivity to receive positivity. Put out eagerness to receive eagerness. Put out drive and you will feel driven. It's that motto that you will get what you're giving. Alright guys, well that was my video on how I focus on self-improvement. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I make new videos every single Saturday and I would love to have you. I hope you guys have a great day and I love you so much. Bye!